Percival Wilde was an American author and playwright who wrote novels, short stories, and one-act plays. One of his famous one-act play is The Hour of Truth. The major characters are Mr. Robert Baldwin, Martha, his wife, John, his son, Eve, his daughter, Mr. John Gresham, Marshall, a maid. Percival Wilde's play, The Hour of Truth, is an Indian psychological study. It studies the corrupting influence of money on people. The plot of the play explores greed from different angles. Almost all individuals in this play are tempted by money. This one act play particularly shows how easily people forget their moral values and principles. But at the end of the play, the reader realizes that money only brings isolation, punishments, deception, frustration, and endless shame. The play brings a positive note when the bad people get punished and the good people get rewarded. We can see the battle between self and society in the character of Mr. Robert Baldwin, the secretary of the bank, and the bank president, Mr. John Gresham. Mr. Baldwin represents an everyday American man. He works hard for a living. His salary is not enough to support his family. When Mr. Gresham, Robert's boss, is accused by misappropriating the bank's money, everything changes. It hurts the clients of the bank. Mr. Baldwin considered Mr. Gresham as a good boss. When Mr. Gresham was arrested, we lost confidence in his character. Mr. Gresham was totally changed with his greed for money. He teaches the readers how badly money influences people. After the arrest, Mr. Gresham begs Mr. Baldwin to say 3 words of his trial. I don't remember. As a reward, he offered him $100,000. It was really a large amount of money. At this offer, we see how his virtuous family members changed their opinion. When they heard about the bribe, they insisted Robert to tell those 3 words. Thus, we can see how money changes the people's outlook. Yet, it is Robert who brings the hope back into the story. He goes above the temptation and admits courageously he cannot accept a bribe. It is at the time we can see the moral level of Mr. Baldwin. He rejects the offer. This made Mr. Gresham feel ashamed and he was forced to confess his crime. This story ends with a positive note. We see honesty is rewarded in the end. Robert Baldwin's honesty and integrity brought him a job in another bank. He was proved again as a decent and dignified man. Marshall was impressed by Baldwin's honesty. The play ends with Marshall offering Baldwin a job in the Third National Bank. The end of the story is positive because of Baldwin's honesty and integrity of character. This helped him to get a better job in another bank. Mr. Gresham spread out Baldwin's reputation as a decent and dignified man. He also realized that Robert Baldwin was really a good man. It is interesting to note that the reader became aware of the evil effect of money. Above all, this play highlights the isolation, punishment, deception, frustration, and the possibility of endless shame caused by money. The integrity of character makes our relationship better than make all the difference. Once again, I repeat the theme of the one act play, The Hour of Truth. Study on the corrupting influence of money of people, greed and its effects. The good gets reward and the bad gets punishment. How easily people forget their morals and values before money.